of his movies at the next lot, right down, a stage rather, on the same lot. And so I was seated in my chair studying my script before a shot, and I hear behind me a guy say, "Wayne," and I turned around, and there stood God. Okay, he didn't have on his cape or anything like that, but it was Elvis. And I started rumbling about what a big fan I was, how much I loved his music. And he went, yeah, I like what you do too, but I'm here to ask you a question. I said, sure. And he said, do you know a girl by the name of Sandy Farrah? And I said, well, yes, as a matter of fact, we're dating. And he said, so are we. And we both started to laugh and became instantaneous friends for the rest of his life. And that was my first time meeting Elvis Presley.
You can't end the story there, right, ladies? We need to know, who did Sandy pick, you or Elvis?
Who did Sandy pick?
Yes.
Sandy picked Wink Martindale. And they have been married in excess of 40 years and are still together and very happily married and are still very, very dear friends of mine. And saw them about a month ago, in fact, and she made the right decision.
Besides Elvis, the most questions were about the Rat Pack. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. So let's start with the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra. I know you were a pallbearer at his funeral, so you were very close,
yes.
Right? If you had to tell us as an audience something about Frank Sinatra that none of us would know, what would it be?
You mean something I could tell? The truth of the matter is, I think that the biggest surprise that comes to most people was Frank's loyalty to his friends. Okay, he had an unquestionable loyalty. For example, when I was just a kid down at the Fremont, Mr. Sinatra and I would do charity shows together to raise money for the university and those kind of things. And I had no idea that he was looking out for me even then to make sure I didn't go down the wrong path, I didn't get in trouble, I didn't show up at any of his parties or any of that kind of thing. And he gave me this bracelet for my 35th birthday. My God, 10 years ago now. And so I was kidding him, and I said, you know, boss, that kind of looks like a handcuff. And he said, yeah, I got this side off. He sent me this microphone for my birthday, and this is one that he used on the radio in the 40s, I guess, and it says, Dear Engine, which is what he called me. And he said, Dear Engine, I got started with one of these when you were just a papoose. Much love, old Blue Eyes. And then in 1980, I had the great opportunity of owning my own hotel here in Las Vegas. And you can imagine how thrilling that was to be on stage in your own hotel, on your own stage. Nobody can fire you, you know. And who comes walking out halfway through my show but the chairman of the board with a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses. And I will never forget his toast. His toast said, here's to saloon singers. He said, saloon singers never die. We simply end up owning the joints. He was an incredible friend.
Wait, if it's okay, I know you're not done yet, but I'm going to leave the stage just a little early.
Are you okay?
Well, yeah. Now that you asked, I didn't want to say anything.
Can I get you something?
Well, my allergies are bothering me, but yeah, but really, I have to tell the truth. Yeah, well, my husband took me to Greenwald's on the way to work because I had a headache and I had stomach cramps, and what was the third one, Mark?
Wedding band too tight.
My wedding band was too tight. I can't believe you said that.
I can't believe you heard it. Ladies and gentlemen, this kind of falls into the category of a parable that I've always lived by, and that is to always tell the truth, just don't always tell it. Okay? And so everything I have told you about this gorgeous lady is the truth. She is an attorney. She has done motion pictures, she's done television, she's written articles. She is an Irish girl from Cleveland, Ohio, and her maiden name is Kathleen McCrone, and her married name, soon to be next week, ladies and gentlemen, for the last 24 years, is Kathleen McCrone Newton. This is my beautiful bride of 24 years. Thank you, baby.
Thank you again so much.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Claudine, I got my eye on you. Forget. Thank you.
Thank you, baby. Ah.